Hello YouTubers, this is noobifier and welcome to a quick overview of the new Valve Index, the brand new VR headset from the company that practically makes nothing. With testing the MonsterTech MTX sim rig, I did see a fantastic opportunity to configure it for road sim racing. Many people swear by triple monitor, stating that VR lacks great resolution, making it harder to read text, and reduces enjoyment in general. Other factors against VR might be the need for corrective eyewear, not wanting to wear the headset for a very long session, and some people that I spoke with said they were worried about cost. Despite all of this feedback, I did go with VR, because I had used TrackIR in the past, and knowing how much it added to immersion, I needed to try VR. I had used an HTC Vive since November of last year. I had bought and tested monitors extensively, both triple and one single large for a video review. Monitors for sure have advantages. Cost is not one of them. Free monitors is more expensive than VR. Monitors are easy to use and do have better resolution compared to the Vive. I found the immersion just wasn't as good. I felt like I was playing a very good arcade game, and in VR, I felt immersed in a simulation. I could drive harder and read the corners with better accuracy. The simulation community is actually quite split on this. Either you find people swearing by monitors or swearing by VR. When I first saw the Vive Pro, its main advantage was higher resolution, which would be great across all VR games, but it was just too expensive. Valve had been teasing the release of the Index with an MSRP of $500 just for the headset, and I took notice. The features that I found most interesting were higher resolution, higher frequency, and a much wider field of view. These would address most of the things that I saw as major detractors for VR over monitors. Unboxing was very simple, with only the headset, power brick, and a quick start guide. It was actual plug and play with my existing setup. I needed to rebind the controllers and then recalibrate the play space. The Index uses a much smaller wire, the headset is lighter and more comfortable. I can confirm that it's fully compatible with all of my legacy equipment, which is Lighthouse version 1.0 and the legacy controllers. I have no doubt that the updated hardware is superior, but in testing, I have good tracking without any cutouts or drops. Perhaps in the future, I'm going to decide to upgrade to the new controllers and bases, but that would bring the cost from $500 to $1,500, and the headset is actually the real gem. The over-ear audio are positioned over your ears, not touching, and don't seal. They're shockingly effective. They're loud enough, but they're not going to replicate a Kiss concert. When speaking about VR, people always talk about the screen door effect. It has to do with the viewer being able to see the grid of pixels. You'll notice it right away if it's present, and then after some time, you'll usually focus through it and then enjoy the game. The Index pretty much addresses this fully. Rather than aligning the panel vertical with the grid, running up and down, the Index places both left and right eyes on angles to each other. The result is that the pixels seem diamond shape, which reduces the screen door effect even more. The higher resolution compounding all this made the screen door practically irrelevant. The display will operate at 120 Hz if your hardware can drive it, and it can be overclocked to 144. All good so far, but the last major improvement is the field of view. There's an adjustment dial which allows room for glasses, but for those who don't need them, you can bring the lenses much closer, reducing the black tunnel effect. I'll end on the construction and comfort. The lighter headset and smaller wire make it very comfortable. The face gasket's attached to the plastic frame, which is held in place by magnets. It's replaceable, and this is very important for hygiene. Some people sweat more than others, and nobody should have to share a face gasket. So that's it. The Valve Index gives monitors a run for their money. I'd like to send a special thank you to my good friend Sneaky Pete, who helped me get a pre-order despite it not being available in Canada. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Please ask any questions you have or post comments below. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.